Hello, my name is Jordan Nellums. I was a PPIA fellow in 2021 at Carnegie Mellon University, and today I'm making change as a policy associate at the Century Foundation. A courageous leader to me is someone that puts themselves at risk for the greater good. I think we all, know the history of, Dr. King, Malcolm X, and when you look at what the other fellows were doing, and I remember just being inspired by, the folks that I was doing my fellowship with, because some of these students are, 18, 19, and activists in their communities, putting their lives on the line for others. I think sometimes you don't realize what other people are going through and how people your same age are doing such fantastic work. They look like me. We've all gone through the same things. A lot of us were Pell Grant recipients, but none of us let that be the thing that defined us. I think PPIA overall really, kind of lit the fire for me to continue working towards policies that I think were important. At the Century Foundation we're doing a lot of work for HBCU funding inequities. Right, and so in a post-affirmative action world, a lot of my work is how can we give these institutions the tools that they need to be able to serve these student groups, and they're actually already doing that. 90% of all HBCUs, more than half of their student population are Pell Grant recipients. Also, a lot of them are first-gen students. So a lot of my work deals with, okay, how can we get them the resources that they need? How have the states and the federal government abandoned them, and to call them out for that. So that's why I'm really happy with the work that I'm doing right now. And for me, it's an honor to be a PPIA alum. To me, it means I've joined a network of policy advocates, courageous leaders who ultimately want to see the world become a better place. I recently served on a negotiated rulemaking for the Biden administration's attempt to provide student loan debt cancellation for millions of Americans that have student loan debt. Student loan debt is a barrier for these groups of students, first-gen students, minority students, to really get into the middle class. So often we hear about, upward mobility, but student loan debt is a barrier to students from these communities. And so I was happy that I was able to sit on that negotiated rulemaking committee, and we were able to reach consensus, surprisingly, on proposals. My call to action is, for my PPIA fellow alumni, is to continue to support PPIA and be open to connecting with the current cohort of PPIA fellows, right? I think it's so important that we too provide mentorship to one another. I'm a first-gen grad student in my family. It was my PPIA mentors that were there for me that provided me with the confidence that I needed to enter some spaces. And so not only support PPIA financially, support PPIA as a mentor, and just do a lot of outreach for PPIA, because it's a vital program, and I'm sure for a lot of us, it really did lay the foundation for the work that we've continued to do. My name is Jordan Nellums, and I am a PPIA changemaker.